communication, communication, communication. That's all I have to say.
Yes.
That's the biggest part.
It won't work if you can't communicate.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? It's Eric and Georgia here, back with another video. And this time we're going to be talking about long distance tips with each other. This is a pretty big topic of discussion with a lot of people around the world, and we figure why not bring our input to the discussion as well. So if you guys like this video, be sure to like and subscribe down below, and also you guys can follow our Instagrams. So yeah, let's get started. So tip numero uno, I would say, is communication. And I'm sure Georgia thinks the exact same thing. When you're in a long distance relationship, like if you don't communicate well, it's pretty much over. And if you find the right person, you should be able to communicate with them day in, day out, and love it, even though you're far away from each other. And that's a huge deal.
And now there's so many ways to communicate with each other, like FaceTime, text, call. FaceTime is big now. That's available.
FaceTime is huge. I mean, you can you can FaceTime, watch movies together or FaceTime. We do that. We binge watch Survivor for a while. So yeah.
And writing letters. That's always nice. Nice to get a handwritten letter in the mail.
Yeah. Writing letters is big. I need to do a lot more of that, but I will.
You saying that?
I will. Yeah, communication is. It's almost number one. It is number one.
It is number one.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah.
It's absolutely crucial. The huge thing about our relationship, to be honest, even throughout when we weren't in long distance and all that, a lot of it was through communication, complete transparency. I honestly, I don't think we'd be, I don't know, I don't want to say we wouldn't be together. That's not what I'm saying, but I mean, I think it's a huge thing in our relationship, massive.
Yeah, I agree.
And the second tip that we are going to tell you guys is having dates to look forward to. So, you've probably heard this a ton, but basically just, if you're going to see someone in a month, I know that's a huge deal for us. If we're if dates that we're going to see each other are kind of up in the air, I don't know, it just makes it worse, I guess.
Yeah, the time that I left you in January, we didn't know when I would see you again, and that was probably the hardest goodbye we've had.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Because it was we didn't know when we would see each other again. There wasn't a date we had planned.
Yeah.
So.
But then I surprised you in March. Well, I guess in February.
I found time, yes, to come see you in February.
Yeah, that was awesome. It just kind of clears the picture up,
And it gives you something to look forward to, and and you're oh, it's getting close.
Yeah, exactly, and kind of count down,
Yeah.
And the third thing that we're gonna show you guys, or third thing that we're gonna talk about, is making sure everything's worth it. So I mean, you got to be honest with yourself. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with this person? If you do.
Well, that's not what you have to decide when you're deciding if it's worth it. You have to say, can I see a future with this person? Is it worth it to go through the emotional turmoil of a long distance relationship?
Yeah, I guess that's true. But at the end of the day, though, a lot of it's kind of like that. I don't know. I mean, a lot of it's towards marriage potentially, and you have to decide if you want to go through that. Okay, a potential marriage. There we go. And if you want to spend, if you want to go through all the emotions and all that, and make sure they're the right person, though. If they're not, then it's just not worth it.
Yeah, is your relationship worth it? Are you in a relationship where it's worth it to put yourself through that?
Yeah, number 4, I would say having a light at the end of the tunnel is a big thing for me, I guess, and maybe for Georgia, I don't know. I mean, like,
what do you mean, maybe? Yes, it is for me.
Like knowing that you're gonna like close the gap eventually, like, you know, hopefully, knock on everything, uh, you know, in probably like a year and a half around there, like Georgia will graduate college and, you know, potentially be with me or be closer to me, at least. That's what I hope. You know, and I think that's a pretty big thing to note with your partner, you know, to make sure that, you know, maybe at the end of it all, you guys will close the distance, whether that's 2 years from now or 5 years from now. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to have trust in your partner. That's
yes.
I trust Georgia completely because she's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to trust them if you're letting them go away. You have to be like, they're going to be okay.
Yeah, that's a massive deal. If you don't trust your partner, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I guess like sending your partner gifts and like stuff is pretty nice. I mean, like every once in a while, you know, send them letters, send them gifts, kind of send them like a little Venmo. I don't know, for like ice cream or something. It's just like a fun little deal to do. I've definitely done that with you.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of just one of those things like, yeah, I'm thinking about you. Like,
yeah, just like let them know that you think about them.
Yeah. Here's some spare change, you know. Go grab yourself a frozen yogurt.
And I would say like make the most of the time that you have when you're together. Like have like do things that you can make memories doing and like spend like make that time intentional and like spend that time growing closer and like getting to know each other more and doing things to create memories and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a massive thing. You know, one time like Georgia came to California, we were both sick for the entire week.
Yeah.
Just stayed, you know, stayed cooped
but
up.
I mean, now we have great memories from being sick the entire week.
Yeah, it's awesome memories. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
Never forget it, you know.
Yeah, because I think it's like when you start doing long distance, then you realize like how important that time is with the person and like it makes you like cherish it even more.
Yeah, it's massive.
So
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good tip.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope that you enjoyed this video and that these tips were a little bit useful if you're in a long-distance relationship or thinking about getting into one. We've been making it work for 6 months?
7 months?
7 months? 7
Something
months.
like that. Like,
so I feel like we can give pretty good advice on how to make one work. But yeah, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click the subscribe button down below and follow us on Instagram and we will catch y'all.
Oh.
You were delayed.
Oh no. All right, hang on. All right, ready?
And we will catch you on the flip side. You were delayed again.
Well, was I? All right, one more time.
And we will catch you on the flip side. You were delayed again.
All right, I'll do it early, I guess.
Maybe it's just my computer's delayed, but anyways, okay. And we will
catch you on the flip side.